always doing big yard clear outs with the new property. There's a good amount that needs to be cut back. To an extent, it's already been started. And there are areas like this that could use just a little bit of taming. All of that needs to come down. Oh man, all of that out of here. Just imagine, it's so pretty already. The flowers, the little mini meadow, ponies to the left of us too. Just need to get it all cut back and cleaned up. And so here's the beachside resort grill master. Woo! Oh. Oh my goodness.
You get your flames up to just the right place.
And you see we've got
this one opened.
No sugar, no antibiotics. Got some natural chicken, but next time it'll be organic, everybody. Wow. What a girl. Knitted that?
Yeah.
This is a hand knitted with love. Hot pad? Yeah. Wow.
Oh, I'll show you what we...
Oh my gosh. It's so beautiful. Yeah, or 1 minute? Either yeah or 1 minute. Does that one want to flip it all? Mm-hmm. Those are perfect.
I'll flip them, yeah.
This is just the best symphony I've heard, I feel like, in ages. I just want the... I know. Where are the bullfrogs back at, though? Like, I feel like only sometimes do the bullfrogs come out. Yeah, I guess it's just whenever they feel like it. Freshest watermelon. Oh my god. That one? Or that... No, this one? This is a little bit smaller, maybe? Yeah. Woohoo! We love well-written indie films like The Librarian, Quest for the Spill. What did I just say? No, everything's a mess. We love independent films that are extremely well-written like The Librarian, Quest for the Spear from 2004. It's mystery and magic and sci-fi. I don't know.
When it comes to choosing a librarian, Flynn. Cambia.
Just here. We've got the Primal Kitchen, my favorite brand for any kind of sauce. The floor is getting redone. We're gonna have the finer things of every variety, including this meal that I haven't had in forever, Southwest style quinoa from Publix. Years in the making. Well, we gotta hold it horizontal though. Just organic salsa, organic wine, organic Publix sweet potato chips that I've been waiting forever to get back to with everything. I just love that Publix always smells the same no matter where you go. And I don't know, this is really fun to go back in there. We can go back and watch the movie. The Librarian, Return to King Solomon's Mines. Okay, so this is some of my poison oak. I let it get all over my body because when I'm doing other people's yards, I just kind of dig in. I'm just as reactive to poison oak as anyone else is, but I don't get anything from poison ivy. So if someone says there's poison ivy in my yard and I'm up to my shoulders in their bushes, all the spiders, all the vines, all the thorns, everything, the poison ivy and poison anything doesn't really bother me. I don't think I get poison sumac either, actually. I've been in all these areas all these times that everyone tells me are just covered in it, and I can roll around in it and have no problem. This is the worst I've ever had poison oak, and so good note too, if you know somebody who only gets one or the other, to not just call anything that gives you a rash poison ivy. But anyway, so I'm gonna put a clay mask on this, and then I'm gonna go swim in the ocean, and I should be all better. But it is getting everywhere on my limbs. So I want to take it back to those. Okay. I might also try baking soda. We'll see. With my fucking phone, no. No thank you. But we're on the big Cameron Bridge, so that's what's important here. Oh, I love seeing the roadway made by the boat, like in the water. Yeah. We go down the bridge. I I was saying goodbye to someone and we just said, you know what, like, let's do away with that. The most wasted of all days is one without laughter. We'll just start telling each other we'll see you soon, because we always do. And we ended up seeing each other, I think within like a week of parting. And when we saw each other, we said, okay, we're going to say this time, we'll see you soon under the best circumstances, and just get a little more specific about it. But like, this was such a great trip. This is such a great person. Obviously, it's just been such a great time. And oh my gosh, you got a golden ticket and you ended up in here. Oh, I want a shark tooth one a little. Huh?
I was getting invested in, but he is so giant, man. I don't know what his weight is in this, but
The recording, and if you can't see anything, everything was accomplished in due order. This was considered a very rare and volatile period energetically, astrologically, and I certainly fell prey to that. I had a tremendous amount of change in a short period. Each one stage had to happen for the next to be unlocked. Many things felt in question, dire, or built into exactly that moment, built up to that storm. Like with anything in my life, this trip was incredible highs and lowly lows. It tends to be that way in my life. This was absolutely gorgeous, and one of the moments that is not on camera that was most special to me was when it started raining and we were out in the ocean. I got everything that I could have wanted from that, and I find that all the time in the midst of, chaos even, it's like, if I just look a little bit that way, it's like, oh, wait, this was everything that I asked for exactly. Like, I get so excited when I realize that, and I go, oh yeah, right, I'm a dope-ass manifester. Like, this is literally everything that I wanted. I hope you're enjoying manifesting all of your dreams and nightmares. I have not perfected exactly what I'm doing here, but this trip was so important, helpful, a blast. It was incredibly enjoyable. It was also just a lot of things, everything, like I said, like that my life ever is. It's all of the sweetness in the aggression. Apart from the beach, Deadpool and Wolverine are starting right now. We gotta get in there. Yeah, baby.
how fast do you think you can get that thing to grow without killing it? Only one way to find out!
A piece that you have when you're laughing, those shared moments with someone, it's always something fresh and exciting. This trip was unplanned. It was kind of the backup to how I would have thought things were going to go, which would have been me staying in the same state. This is just how it played out. Amor fati, I ended up down here, and I'm really glad for it. This was so gorgeous. Okay, so this is the horrific bug spray section, and directly across the way is the vegetables and the naturals. Also, paper products. They are always putting these directly next to bleach or some other harsh shit, and I just can't stand it, and I can only get paper products from natural stores if I get them. And it kind of bled into this chaotic vacation of sorts. I am just now pulling back around from that, where I'm just trying to figure out how to be a grill master. These should be spaced out a lot more about too. And that one has, I don't know, peppers and cayenne in it. Just getting crazy. I'm gonna try putting this on the vegetables. I've heard you do that. I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't even know how to start the grill just now, but it's going now. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see. Whoa! What? Stop. Are you telling me I grill things? No. Weirdly shaped things? Okay, maybe. It's just so crazy humid here in North Carolina, and I'm so excited to go to the beach this weekend, but I really haven't used a grill in so many years that I'm like just a complete novice, and this is so fun. I love working on my little sim skill tree. They get all small, like shrunken heads. I feel like I'm accidentally drinking this wine that's like 6% and it's just almost half the percentage of normal. Cheers to part 2 and the highest good for all. It's been a week. Oh my god, you hungry? In my new house, I have a baby kitten. That is freaking insane. That looks so cool. That I'm helping to be the best self that he can be. Alright, organic / all natural everything, including the baked beans. The floors are done party. The accidental husband. I'm working. Well, he knows how to avoid becoming the devil's, plaything. If he knows to get out before he's bored.
You're on.
And so that just makes me a human being with a pet, a house, a car, and a job. And what the fuck cosplay is that? But like, it's awesome. And this was a big part of that, this whole stage right here. So I'm so grateful for it. And there's nothing like listening to the bullfrogs while grilling and going to watch a fantasy movie before you're going to the fucking beach tomorrow. This is the life. Oh my god, I'm so fucking grateful. So gorgeous, so magical. I'm really just kidding about the cosplay bit. I worked so hard for this and it really does all suit me just right. Like if it was actually a white picket fence and golden retriever and plans of staying in the same spot forever, like I knew I just saw a octopi. Oh, he needs to come out.
I'm just gonna grab.
Ooh, look at that floor. Renovating, I just want to show you some of the numbers around. 230. We just have this out because we're doing the bathroom. 320. 220. The lights that are coming in. I was listening to Adam Sandler on Joe Rogan's podcast earlier, and Joe Rogan's talking about how he knew like Kevin James for 30 years and met him 2 years into performing stand-up and stuff like that. And it's like, I'll get especially signs that are around like the names of people that I know or just different things, and it's always cute. Anyway, keep your eyes open. Okay, cool. I know it was better than nothing, but like I'm cleaning up the prep work and it's just like, I feel like I can make such a bigger mess with prep work than like just not. I don't know. I'd rather clean it up after. I still got stuff around. You could say, oh, just do better prep work, but it's like everyone knows that is the least fun. There's demolition, there's construction, and then there's prep work, which is easily the worst of what's kind of the best to do. It's so fun. Lessons of temperance, don't be impatient, just don't ever do prep work. Yeah, it's a Deadpool marathon. And a grill fest. Swapping out light fixtures like this, anytime that I see a door up to the ceiling, it always seems to have like a ratty shoestring. So I'm gonna replace that with a pull string that looks way better too. I just replaced this one from this hunk of junk that had fallen apart while the person was in the kitchen. These are getting swapped, but they're currently useful. Again, everybody, let's please not do whatever this is for pull strings. They're very cheap. Continuing the dragon marathon, we have Dragon Slayer with starring Renfield.
What's all these things?
Oh, they look like they feed themselves. How amazing. Oh my goodness. It's just a flock.
Oh, we didn't pause it. Oh, whoops. Did I even catch anything?
Oh, you might not have.
I don't know how I'm doing this, so.
Beachside cuisine. Cajun wraps, sweet potato fries, croissant.
Those are the sugar cones. The skinny ones, they're not waffle cones and they're not cake cones. So yeah, the sugar cones.
That would be cosplaying, but the idea of moving again in a couple of months. Oh my goodness, we just need to go feed some turtles. We've always loved you, turtle.
Wow. Let's take over here and see if there's more.
Wish even if you don't have a penny, huh? For your safety. Don't get found again. Oh my gosh. Well, did you look at everything that there's? What did
There's
you
coconut cream. That would probably be good. I got what I like the best. The chocolate and walnut.
I don't know.
There's dark chocolate with sea salt.
Meet me in Emerald Isle. I was thinking meet me in Montauk.
That's right on brand. I feel quite stable within the inconsistencies and
Love. You have to get organic essential oils or else the pesticides and other impurities are concentrated as well as the herb. Oh, it's so pretty. Love all this. If you're not barefoot, then you're overdressed. Yeah. Oh my god, the jewelry that I would get if I weren't getting rid of everything that I own just about. Ooh, also, we just need to make this ourselves, right? That's so pretty. Ooh, look at that one in the back.
I make a constant out of it.
Oceanic chic.
I thought I might be a little bit more linear about it before, but now I see that I want to allow for it to not be that too, because like I said, that was a fantastic fucking detour and I love showing you it. And I learned a bunch then too. Like I learned a ton about working on the house and about grilling, and I got, like I said, like a lot concluded that I felt personally really needed concluding.
She's fun. She's fun. Oh my god. Here it is, yeah.
And yeah, it was all very important. I have a little roughly 3% leopard kitten. I work for myself. I've adapted the American dream into something I can get behind. I live a healthier lifestyle, constantly spoiling myself.
Eating it.
Just probably just little pinfish and stuff, eating away at it.
Cool. You said I'm not a fisherwoman. That's awesome. Yeah. Good luck, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there you go. It's easy to be patient out here. Oh man, that wave. Oh, get deep in a wave like that. I want to get knocked around. This is gonna be fun. These are the perfect sized. It's just the fact that I met someone properly from Hawaii. I think for the first time out here, it's no wonder someone would come here for some more good beaches. I don't know if they can see the kites. When you walk onto the beach at first, it smells like tons of sunscreen because there's so many people here. But I was smells like skin cancer. You can't have all those chemicals on you with the hot sun cooking them, just all interacting, reacting. I just brought and designated this jar of coconut oil so that way whenever I come to the beach, I can just know that it's already filthy and throw it on liberally whenever I want to. It stays on way better than you would think it does. I mean, as well as any sunscreen would, but then you're not polluting the ocean, you're not smelling up the place, you just have healthy, gorgeous coconut oil skin. Oh, there's no sound better. Bird monkeys. Yeah, if I could talk to an animal, probably seagull. What about you? You want to talk to a hamster? No, I don't want to talk to any of that. I just need to know about the oceanic affairs. And I feel like these guys are the eyes and ears. They seem like they would jammer on it, don't they? They'd have see nothings to say. Even though, you'd want to go shark fishing at midnight, it's not allowed at any time because for some reason sharks are better than the other fish. Giving beach tips. I know. I know, but what happens if the wave comes back? We have to get it before then. The found city of Atlantis. It's the best one I've seen. Yeah, all the way through. And whoa! Okay, like a. Oh yeah. Yeah. Unicorn Horn Castle. And fit for what? King crab and maybe a small family. Alright, now we find our skipping stones. Yeah, somebody left us a whole skipping stone hoard. See, okay, so so these I was worried were too big and heavy because I've always been really bad at skipping stones, like throwing them like a ton of bricks. And I learned that I could use seashells and get a really good throw, and you'll average 2 to 3 skips every time. Ooh, I don't know if I can do with such heavy ones yet though. Oh, very smooth. You want me to film you? Well, I want to get some of your skips in there. Well, here, do you want to come pretty close? Is it filming already, I think? I think so. Yes, don't get me from like sides.
I missed it.
I don't know if I got it, but it was a good one. Yeah. Woo! Alright. Okay. He's got a bullet rock there. 2, 1. Hey, the waves are too high. I think that was fun. Knowing that I'm worth every extra thing that I put in, whether it's these candles or those ingredients. I love collaborating with people that expand my horizons, really understanding where I'm coming from and who I can make accessible and approachable. All of the alternative things that I have. Your bullet points from me are basically like just get your chiropractic adjustments and or do things that line yourself up and stabilize yourself on your own time. There are all kinds of methods. Combine it with like ancient medicine, Chinese, Ayurvedic, anything like that. Combine them, find what works best for yourself. Have good people, good food, good spirituality, good sense of self, you know, all of the healthiest stuff. But yeah, I love being able to show people all the little tricks that I've learned along the way though, too. It's a very specific kind of person that's ever housed me for any period of time.
Very nice day at the beach. Very nice restaurant.
If I could live at the ocean, hands down, feet up, like crash and blow away.
Oh, there you go.
The water from these showers smells like sewage, so you can't get in them. But once you know that, you won't get in there. You think it's only sometimes or all the time? Oh yeah, you can smell them. That does not smell good. Oh, the bog pier. We still, do we want to call it Bogue? All right. Bogey pier. Not like, or just of the fixtures.
Just removed the ceiling fan that was showing its age and was no longer functional. And got black to black, white to white, grounding wire. Everybody's at the party and everything is working.
I'm also very accommodating. Even this is, I like the look of the headlights in the dark. I just had to use scissors to shave down these holes because they just, manufacturer's defect, the screws wouldn't fit. So we finally got them in. If I like pull these down a little bit, then it fits right, because I don't know why, like pretty much everyone in this house was like turned up a little bit and it wouldn't fit by like a millimeter. And so it was just a lot of troubleshooting, and I'm getting pretty darn good at it. That said, I'm working with somebody else who knows what they're doing, and so between the two of us, like, we can bounce our resourceful ideas off of each other, and it's going awesome. My packing has been way more sane this time. I'm feeling pretty ready to hit the road. This is for lumber, for repairing joists in the basement. Well, crawl space. Gutters are being installed soon. I can't even tell you. These smell so good. It's what I've called oceanic pink for the scent. It's unbelievable. Oh my gosh, if sugar crystals could be made by the ocean. Oh. Mixed with being a tropical queen. I'm about to weed whack the ditches before I hit the road, and this really is the perfect yard for being by the ocean because it's got a really good slope all the way away from the house into these drainage ditches. I end up removing more plastic from the wire because I think it's really goofy how little they normally give you, just like that little tiny bit to wrap around stuff, and it's like I'll use plenty of electrical tape, but I do need some wire to work with. Crawl space getting new lumber. I'm just absolutely in love with the way she stained her floors. Oh, listen, I'm working down there. Me getting messes on the floor. Oh, I just think it's so pretty. Beautiful. I love that nothing fell out on me just now. There's actually a pretty clear attic, which anything in feng shui that's in your attic is weight on your shoulders. Look out for that. I hate when people use these gross strings. I'm like, it's just such a detractor. So I get these little pull chains where they're silver or this, so that way I can tie it up here and let it hang down and look decent. Sometimes the little things are big things. This will probably get painted, or maybe not, because honestly, some things when it comes to resale just fucking don't matter. And you'd be surprised how many of those things there are. Ooh la la, it's just so pretty. Oh, I installed this. We only had 2 light bulbs, but we kind of hate bulbs that are showing on a fixture. So while it's pretty cool glassware, wah, wah, wah. Fall is so in the air today. It's been amazing. Why can't I have this puppy? I've been thinking about a dog a lot. I got this light at one of my old houses. I was like, why do you look so familiar? I feel like we should get this one. As I've figured out where some things are, it's probably time to leave, right? Oh my gosh, I'm getting better at doing different styles of light fixtures. Operational. I'm gonna miss being here so much. I'm probably the most useful, considerate. I don't know what to do about how cute this kitty is. Oh, like it's nothing to him. And everything else kind of guessed that you could want. I also am just me. So there's that. I was really grateful for the attitude of pretty much everybody that was down in North Carolina. It's raining outside and I have a black kitten in fall. That's my baby. Such a handsome kitty. He's his own cat. I love just the sights, the sounds. As soon as I got into town after this crazy drive, there was like this 200-foot building. Oh, the little panther. Prince Panther, if you will. Painted in the name of somebody that I've known forever. And it just was huge black wall, white lettering, their name as soon as I got into town. And then it's like on the way to the beach would be like my pet's name on a sign, my name on a restaurant building, and then going over a bridge that has someone else's name that I know. And like the bridge that I took again and again for like the number one and really only like on one of two beaches that I went to the whole time that I was there. But the other one I only went to like one time. And again, for it being my first time to the beach. Sometimes I ask him, what's a kitty? Because it's just so magical. I just need to understand. In like 10 years, like those are road signs, you know what I mean? Like I love all this stuff that you can show people. Like I hope you're showing people in your life like a crazy person. Like I'm just giving you glimpses into like all of the sign reading or whatever, because I just can't believe that I was so in tune with that kind of thing when I was younger. And I was always looking at metaphors and I was always keeping an eye out for things. And I did find everything so meaningful like that and like a game. I think there was a long time I just kind of let my head spin around. And now to see like the intentionality of a wave of a beach lily as much as the intentionality of a 200-foot sign of someone's name, I just have to encourage you. And I hope you make your whole life a vacation. Love the fuck out of you. Go live your life. Make it a good life so you can make it a good death. Comment, like, and subscribe for more whatever the fuck this was. You could check out Jupiter squaring Saturn in 2024 and just see what that looked like. I made some good decisions. I made maybe a few bad decisions, but it also had a finality to it in anything that I was doing during this time because I just was so ready for that. So yeah, there was a lot going on. It didn't go exactly how I saw it going, but all bases were covered, everything was resolved, everything did go great. There were super high moments. I loved the things that we were doing. It was so insanely fun. We were skipping seashells better than any recording, but it was like the end of the day and we were just like wrapping up and like we had done it like pretty much all the other times that we went to the beach. So we were just gonna quickly like slingshot a few in there and I mean, I was just chucking them like, but this trick does work great. Like, go try it. I love making little games inside of games with people. And it just felt so natural and incredible to see all of these people out in the water just splashing around, playing, just all of these animals at the watering hole swinging their limbs around. It's super fun to see everybody being a good animal and getting out there. With any period of my life, I look back on it fondly and think of its unique lesson and experiences, its own flavor that it has and that it's added to me in my life. So the smell of it, the feel of it, it was amazing.